You said hi to LeBron and AD briefly in Vegas, and you met Giannis right in Europe. Have you had much other experience with any guys in the league yet?
Like current players, like the stars. No, not really.
You've worked out with Tyrese, with Maxey?
Tyrese Maxey, yeah.
So
one time.
Is there anyone in particular you are excited to, just having grown up a fan, excited to play with, where you feel like you're going to get on the court with them and you might be like, oh, this is somebody I've been watching for a long time?
Yeah, I know it's gonna feel really special when I play against the top guys that I've been watching for my whole life, especially LeBron. The day I play against LeBron is gonna feel like so weird. The French guys is gonna be special to play against them too, Rudy, for example. But no, other than that, no, I don't have anyone I'm really looking forward to play against.
The other thing I was going to ask when you were talking about the putback three, we talked to Luka about this and we talked to Steph about this.
Really?
Not about you, but just about shit they did in practice.
Okay.
Where they've done stuff, Luka especially, where it's like, JJ would see this. He would do stuff in practice that was like 10 times crazier than he ever did in a game, and nobody filmed it. Did you ever have anything like that where you did something that was like, oh my God, I wish these guys were here. I wish the camera crew was here?
One time, believe it or not, but I was 14. I was 14, and when the ball is stuck on the rim, like when you shoot and it just sticks between the rim and the backboard.
The wedgie, the crotch shot.
Okay.
Crotch shot or wedgie.
Yeah. Well, I was with a coach back then, and like the practice was over, so I was just fucking around and we were just laughing. We were laughing, and I jumped and I tried to kick the ball, to kick it with my foot, and I touched it with my foot. The ball between the backboard and the rim.
I'm trying to understand
and I was 14.
the physiological dynamics of that. Did you flip around, or you just have that much flexibility?
What do you mean flip around? What do you mean?
Well, it's 10 feet high.
Yeah.
So I would.
Oh,
if
no,
you're kicking,
yeah.
If you're kicking, there's a little momentum there.
Yeah.
You just landed back down.
Yeah. This is gonna be on camera someday. I swear.
When you were younger, you played football and you played judo a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there any world where you feel like there was another sport you ever could have played professionally?
Yeah. Yeah. I especially I really actually love to play football. I was a goalkeeper back then, but not only goalkeeper, I like to play every position. But yeah, I wish I could have played. I wish I could have many careers in my life and just play other sports sometimes. But football, yeah, this is the sport I love most.
So, amidst the sort of whirlwind of the last, we'll call it year or two, your season just ending, arriving in New York yesterday, 2 days away from the draft. I don't know how much time you've really thought about Thursday night, but I'm assuming there's a high level of anticipation there. Have you thought at all about what that moment when you hear your name, when it's official, what that is sort of going to mean to you?
Yeah. When you think about, when you dream and you think about something so precise for so many years, it almost feels real, and it feels like you can touch it. But so it's really so important to me, and it's gonna be the moment it happens, it's gonna be like a dream. Yeah.
I don't know what your status is for Summer League, but there's been some discourse and discussion in the NBA Twitter world about how many games you're going to play next year. And obviously, Tommy brought it up. Didn't miss a game this season. I brought it up. A lot of guys would have shut it down after Vegas. And in some ways, you're going to the organization that invented load management.
Really?
Yeah, they pretty much did. I mean, they used to get in trouble. They used to get in trouble because they would have like back-to-backs, and they'd get a TNT nationally televised game, and Pop would tell Manu and Tim to go back to San Antonio, and then they'd show up and Patty Mills would drop 38, So have you sort of thought at all or had discussions with San Antonio just about like what the expectation is for availability?
I haven't talked about anything like this, but I'm gonna play the most games. I know most players, most important players, they rest what, like 5 to 10 games a year, maybe. I don't know. You know, I'm just glad to be here. I'm still curious to know how it works over there. Right now, I don't know anything, man. I don't know anything about how it works in the NBA. So I'm gonna stay humble and curious and just wait and learn as much as I can.
What are you most curious about in terms of how the NBA works? What the daily life is like? What are you kind of like? Oh, that I don't know that. I'm very curious about that.
You know, how players are actually, like, there's so much, like, logistically, there's so much to take care about. To care about in, like, a team organization or how to take care of players and stuff. And I'm wondering how it all works together, like between the travels, the hotels, how to practice and stuff. But I'm still, one thing I wonder is how many players actually work by themselves, during the year, because there's so many games. Maybe they rest every days between games. I don't know, you know.
Hey, what's up? Just want to thank you guys for watching our channel. Please hit that subscribe button.